Walk around the compound and see some Pete's, and then hopefully we will hear some squeaks.
Cassie! 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 You're being summoned.
Hi. Hello. Hello, Sass. Were you sleeping? Were you being sleepy snoozy? Yeah. Did you have ample amounts of rest and slumber? Yeah. He's a good girl. Good girl. Oh, that's perfect. This grass is still nice and damp. I'm just sitting down in it. It's like damp enough to where it's not like completely soaking my shorts, but my butt can feel it. You know, it's just that. It's just enough. Sass. Yep. Only you could get me to sacrifice the the dryness of my butt. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Did a little bit of a switcheroo. Hello, bud. Gave Milo this side. I mean, I wasn't part of that. I wasn't part of the process, or wasn't part of the decision to do it. But that's what happened. That's the result. Just a change of perspective. What are you looking at, bud? Sass. See, he's looking at her, she's looking at me. It's kind of like that, it's kind of like that meme where the guy is with his girlfriend, but he's looking at the other girl as they're passing by, and then the girlfriend is like, you piece of crap. You dog, you dirty dog. It's kind of like that. Got the tank painted yesterday. Noe's big old tank. She likes to drive a Sherman. They had a group of folks come by yesterday, help us paint that out. It was really nice. Doing a volunteer group project. She seems to dig it, but certainly makes the enclosure, certainly gives the enclosure the old, like, more kind of a razzle dazzle factor. Makes it just pop, you know? Makes it just pop. You know, I'm from the South. I like to say that it makes the enclosure soda. I don't like to say it makes the enclosure pop. It is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Sun is shining. Birds are chirping. There's a slight slightly chill breeze. Otherwise, it's warm. The breeze is chill. The breeze is like, hey, what's up? Not much, breeze. How you doing? I'm just chilling. Shanti. Shanti. Man. It's feed day today. Which is interesting because so far the cats are just kind of, yeah, they're just kind of hanging out. They're not really doing a whole heck of a lot. They're not so up and at them. They're just kind of enjoying the day. Bobby. Bobby. Booby. Broke my stick. What? She's looking at something over there. I wonder what it is. Is it the lawnmower? The lawnmower that's like way over in the yard? Oh my gosh. Ren. Hello, Ren. Oh gosh, there was something I'm supposed to tell you. I can't. Oh, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Someone says hi. I can't remember. I can't remember who it was. But they made sure to like, you know, like, hey, make sure that she knows that I said hi. Can't remember. Oh well. Oh. Melissa. This is Melissa. She said hi. Just so you're tracking on that. Oh my gosh. Yano. 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 Solano. 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 He does not care. Well, it looks like it's just going to be just one of those just kind of sunny chill casts. Oh, temperature's probably somewhere about like, maybe like a 67, 68 degrees. So what are we talking about? Like maybe 20 degrees Celsius. Again, just sunny, nice. Sun is not oppressive. And everyone is just this. So probably just gonna try to match that, I guess, you know? Oh my gosh, what's she doing? She's playing with something. What were you doing? Were you playing? Were you playing? Were you playing with that stuffy? Oh my gosh. Too cute. Too cute. You know, actually, I was going to talk a little bit about a movie that I recently saw. Well, I may say a movie that I recently saw. Literally, I saw it like I saw it like a couple hours ago. Or finished it. Started watching it last night, fell asleep because I was tired. Yesterday was a big day. Old man Derek he got tuckered. He just done got tuckered. So, you know, it was just like, but it was good. It was a good thing. We, because I was leading the paint crew, and Sass. And then we had sweet guests, so I was doing tours with them, and then I was doing other tours with other people, and then just was from early morning to later in the evening, it was just stuff. Jan! Jan, where are you at? Jan, where are you at? Jan, this is the regular webcast. Did you know that? Jan, it's the regular. It's not even the Patreon. That means more people are watching this. It means more people are watching this, Jan. Oh my gosh. Hundreds of people. Thousands. Jan! Jan! Say hi! Jan, say hi! Jan's awesome. Yeah, she's one of our newer volunteers. One of our newer volunteers who just, you know, has a little bit of social anxiety. Oh, she's an absolute sweetheart. Absolute sweetheart. And for those of you who are able to for those of you, here's me saying just like, I think I'm just going to try to match the energy of the cats. Really just trying to make it chill. Oh boy, that was somewhat not chill. But I talked about her in one of the previous Patreon casts. Hold on, let me pause. Talked about her and basically how, you know, dedicated person, smart, very sweet, funny, but just, you know, just like, people, and then I even made mention of how she's probably watching, because she watches the Patreon stuff, and she probably is watching the Patreon thing and being really self-conscious and just being like, no. And then she even said, just like, I watched the, so then she came back, it was so meta, because she said like, yeah, that's exactly what was happening. When you were talking about me in the Patreon cast, in real life, I was like, no. So I just wanted to just take the moment to introduce the greater webcast crowd to Jan. Yeah, just wanted to introduce the rest of you to her. And here's the thing. I'm sure that plenty of you will say like, you know what? I feel you, Jan. I am the same way. I am the same way. I get around the people, and oh boy, I just I get scared. Hold on one second. Sorry, there's an item on the ground that I had to pick up. Firebug. 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 Hello. Hello. And I was even saying, like, just going back, just finish up this about the movie. I'll talk about the movie in the next webcast, because I was trying to think, like, oh man, I'm gonna need to have something to talk about in the next one. So I'll only have a topic for one. And sometimes it's good to have an aim. And sometimes it's good to just kind of let things happen. Let things just fly as they may. Sometimes casts are better with direction, and then sometimes they're better without. Because magic can happen when you just turn the cameras on, you never know. But not all the time. And if you only ever do that, well, then you're just kind of like bouncing around in a large and ill-defined arena. So sometimes direction good, sometimes direction, you know, you just gotta let it take backseat. But yeah, I was gonna talk about the movie I saw because what? Oh, am I disrupting your peace? Am I disrupting your peace? So sorry. Oh my gosh, you have tood. You have tood. Well, I'll tell you, I saw The First Man, but Neil Armstrong. And has the Ryan Gosling in it. And I was going to talk a lot about like my thoughts on the movie, but then I know that there was a lot of reaction towards the movie. Both the stuff about, you know, some of the different things that were portrayed, but then there was also my actual take on it is going to be more talking about some of the, I guess, artistic choices. Even though I would say that I'm not responding to the movie. I'm responding to the response to the movie that I saw. That's kind of what I want to do. But that's going to be in the next cast. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. I have opinions. Hey, bud. You want to do something cute? You want to do like a roll or something like that? You do like tiger roll? Tiger roll. Tiger roll. Yeah. That's a good roll. Roll snuffle. Upside down snuffle. What, you Australian or something? Okay. Because I started talking about the movie, and then Jan happened. that distracted me. But what I was saying before, because this is the thing, like a lot of times I'll start making points and then I kind of get sidetracked and then I try to get back to finishing the original points. And then sometimes I'll make additional points and it's like, okay, now I have multiple pointless statements or pointless directions and I have to go back and then provide a point. Or at least a little bit more kind of into it. And what I was saying though is that Jan's probably watching this whole thing right now. And she's probably really upset that I decided to go back and start talking about her again. She's like, no, I thought we were done. No. She's, again, yeah, because I was saying this in the Patreon, but she's probably like sitting there, you know, either just like, she's got a blanket over her head, just like, no, please stop talking. They're watching you, Jan. Everyone in their judgment. But here's what I was going to say to that, is that how many people who watch this type of stuff, who are they're very introverted, and they do have a little bit of that the social anxiety stuff. They have difficulty, like people, it's difficult. You know how many people you're helping, Jan? You know how many people who suffer? And then they're just like, you know what? That's someone that I can relate to. And sometimes people are just, maybe they're not like that all the time. Maybe it's only like they're, you know, like a temporary thing. So you can just kind of like have the lesson that, you know, sometimes we're all a little bit of Jan. Oh, I thought that she was gonna walk up. Princess! But yeah, she's fun. Like I said, smart, sweet, dedicated, and hilarious. Hilarious and awkward. So I hope everyone will take a quick moment just to say hi. Say hi to Jan. Also, this is called immersion therapy. If you have a lot of times, and I'm not even joking, this is an actual like therapeutic technique. Sometimes the thing that you're afraid of, you gotta just be, yeah, you just gotta be exposed to it. So, you're welcome, Jan. There you go. Doing you a favor. Yeah. Sometimes cats afraid of a tractor. One of the best things to do is just get that tractor, turn it on, and just kind of park it kind of close to their enclosure. You know, just to the point where you go to the point where like you drive the tractor up to the enclosures where like right before the point where they're going to start freaking out, and then you just park it there. And then you take it away. And then the next time you park it a little bit closer. Then you take it away. And then the next time you park it a little bit closer. And then each time you get a little bit closer, cat freaks out less and less. Because they start realizing like, oh, it's not so bad. Yeah, like I said, you're welcome, Jan. Dr. Derek is on the case. Oh, that's right. Turned off the water. Turned off the water, but then you have to turn off no, you technically turn off the electrical switches for the pump for the water, but then you have to let the water clear out of the lines. Because if you have to do any sort of work to the underground pumps, not the underground pumps, but the underground water lines, it's just PVC. It's like a lot of PVC work. Then it would behoove you to clear the pressure and the water from the lines first, because then it gets in the way. It just makes it difficult to actually do repair work. So we got a guy fixing some of the lines, and that's just the thing that happens. You gotta fix those lines sometimes. Oh my gosh, look how pretty she is. Look how pretty she is. Amongst the grass and the flowers. Oh, little Princess Rasa. As opposed to Princess. Rasa's like, you were just given, we're talking to Princess. She's like, you were given the name Princess. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are a princess. I think that's what Rasa thinks. Hey Sid, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? He's acting a little bit off. I mean, like, she gets up and she goes around and she eats and stuff like that, but I think that maybe she either got, you know, she could have gotten like literally stung by like a bee or something like that, and it kind of freaked her out. Possibly got into a little bit of a tussle with Rasa. It kind of freaked her out. Hi, baby. So, yeah. I think she got a little bit. She got a boo-boo somehow, and now she's a little bit kind of like, oh, she's got a little bit of Jan. Sometimes even the tigers get a little bit of Jan. Just want to kind of want to go away and hide in the corner. Just be like, That's kind of what Sydney's going through right now. She's been Janned. Oh. People are like, you're gonna scare her away, Derek. You need volunteers. CARE needs good volunteers. They need people to come and be a part of the facility. And you know what? You're right, we do. We do. She'll be back. She'll probably just like wait. It's like, I just gotta make sure to be there when Derek's not. I'm like, oh, no. I'll just make sure that people tell you that, Jan. But then I'll just show up. Just pop out of the corner. Ah! Phone in hand. Hi, Jan. Ah! Ah! People! Huh. I wonder. Boy. Wonder. Oh. My. Molasses. Wait a minute. I might be able to do something. I'm going to do something bold and risky. Also known as dumb. Okay, taking this off, which means there's nothing protecting my phone from falling into the enclosure. I don't know if I'm even getting any of what I want to be getting, because it's hard to even tell. But those boys, they go into the same house and they cuddle, and it's adorable. And I'm trying to capture that. I'm trying to capture. 27 minutes. It's probably a good place to end it. And I'm going to see if I can try to capture some things, you know, for the Instas, whatnot. Some of you might be sitting there thinking like, oh, well, you didn't get to Boomer and Slade. And then to that I would say, yeah, you're welcome. It's gross. Gross cats. They don't need to be on the webcast. Because, you know, vomit. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Doorbust Award. In the comment section below, like and subscribe for all your big cat goodness, and I'll talk to you folks later. So yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can actually get a couple standalone clips of them, because they go into the same box and then they cuddle, and it's adorable. So, alright, bye-bye.